Hey guys, Lightning here with another Team Fortress 2 commentary. And today we are playing as the Medic, the last class that I've had to show off in this little gameplay series. And I am using the strange Medigun, the strange syringe gun, and the strange festive Uber Saw. Pretty much my default Medic loadout. Playing here on CP Dustbowl, probably one of my favorite maps in the game. I know it's a widely hated map and it's not really considered the best map in the world, but you know what? I like it. See this demo man right here? He's pretty much my main heal target for most of this game. I found him to be the guy I stuck with for most of the game. He got the most stuff done. And I popped the Uber on him and we wiped out a good few people. Pushed them back a little bit so they couldn't cap the first point, but our efforts will pretty much be for naught. As you can see, there's a medic on the point, and I want to go up to get him. But there's a spy here, and I try to fight him with an Uber Saw, but I have the Soda Popper Scout on me. Every hit I'm doing is doing nothing to this bloody spy. Finally get him, turn the corner, and the Scout comes back. The life of a medic. And I don't even think I had my Uber. So we lost the first point relatively quickly. We have to defend for 15 minutes. Now, I cut a lot of this out because there was a lot of time of me just standing on the point, healing people, trying to build up Uber, nothing special really happening. So I cut a lot of that out because I found that kind of boring to watch when I was just kind of standing still for most of it next to a dispenser healing people to build up Uber. But right now I'm healing this demo heavy pair and we're getting ready to charge in. I have a full Uber. I'm getting ready to go in them and I see a backburner pyro and I do not want to lose my Uber. So unfortunately, they went in without me. I wasn't able to go in with them and pop the Uber, which pretty much would have forced me to pop this Uber, so that's why I didn't follow them. I didn't feel like there was probably anything in that room needing to, be popped, like needing an Uber to be popped. But this pyro tries to cap the point. I'm not having that. I popped the Uber so the pyro can't pop the point, because as you can see, we only have a mini sentry. And this video is going to kind of be a medic / Engie PSA, I guess. Some medic tips, some Engie tips. And the first thing I can say is, when you're in this kind of situation like we are, get sentries. Get to level 3 sentries, get them up quick. Because you're going to need them. We have to defend for 13 minutes. And at this point in the game, I'm thinking there's no way we're going to win. There's absolutely no way we're going to win. But we last a lot longer than I expected. Mostly because eventually we do get sentries, and we have a medic. And medics win games. Medic, to me, it's not my favorite class. It's probably one of my least played classes, because I am a more offensive person. Medic doesn't really go with my play style exactly. I am more offensive, sometimes more defensive. I'm not really the biggest healer support person. I like Spy because yeah, it's a support class, but it's kind of mind games, and I like playing mind games. So there's a lot more to Spy that I like, otherwise I probably wouldn't like any of the support classes. But Medics is still the most important class. Medics win games, Medics keep your team alive, and that is the most important thing. That is the most important thing a Medic needs to do, is keep the team alive. So it is always important to keep your Medic healed. Keep your team healed, and hopefully your team will keep you healed. Throw your medic a sandwich if you're heavy and he's on fire like this one is. If you're a fellow medic, heal your fellow medic. Keep each other alive. Build each other's Uber. So anyway, we push up here with the Uber, and I see a buff banner go off. Now I feel it's the perfect time to push up. I'm taking some pretty heavy fire here, so I decided to try to dual Uber these two. Keep both the demo and the soldier Uber so they don't take any damage. And we do some pretty nasty damage, not gonna lie. We push them back pretty darn far. I push up a little bit farther with the demo, but I realize that I'm taking some pretty heavy fire, so I want to get some full health really fast. I lose my demo. Find him again. I was afraid I was gonna get wrecked by rockets, but I see the spy. He almost gets the backstab on me, but it doesn't matter. Because as I go for this health, this backburner pyro comes over and wipes me out. Now as you can see, we finally don't have 5 mini sentries like we did earlier. We have 2 engineers collectively working on 1 sentry and 1 dispenser, trying to get it up as fast as humanly possible. And that's exactly what you want to do. is just work on one building, preferably your dispenser, preferably a sentry, and if there's more than one engineer, work together to build it. So that's my little engineer PSA. The rest of this is just going to be talking about the gameplay, talking about Medic, and why Medic is so important. I mean, it's pretty basic. Medic wins games because he heals. So I see this spy going up to kill this sniper. I try to get some Uber saw off, so I can try to build up my Uber just a little bit, but unfortunately, the Uber saw does not build Uber off of disguised spies. I always hated that. But regardless, the spy goes down, and I have Uber, and I decide to push in with my team. I see a buff banner behind me, and I see that they're pushing out rather quick, so I decide to pop the Uber, see if I can push them back a little bit. And the demo and I are off at it again. We get the scout, we get the medic, we almost get the pyro, but I think it's time for us to retreat. And at this point, I'm going to try to keep this pyro and this demo alive, as they're pretty much holding the front of our attack. So at this point, I feel it's probably time for us to fall back just a little bit. So I decide to fall back with the rest of the team. They go chasing off after this medic. I go with the demo, just to secure the place from spies and things like that. Oh, and right here, there's somebody on the final point. We had a sentry. They didn't cap it. Someone got on the point at the last possible second. They didn't cap it. But as you can see, our sentry's gone. So it's at this point in the video where I debate with myself. We have 2 engineers. We don't have any sentries. We need sentries. In fact, I even typed in the chat. I think I was about to say, we need sentries or something like that. But yeah, I get on this point because I'm trying to revert the capture. Slowly but surely it is going back down. I commend this soldier because he was able to get to this point at the last possible second. 1 millisecond later, and we probably would have lost that. So now we're getting onslaughted by the heavy over here, but we're taking him out. This demo goes over here, takes him out. I see that they're getting a sentry build up, so I don't need to worry about it right now. Going back over with the demo, wiping out, what was that, the heavy, I think? Either way, we're taking somebody out. I see this pyro, and I decide to pop my Uber. Did you ever have those times as a medic where you pop your Uber on your heal target, you swear you right-click, you swear you saved them, and they still die? Well, that was that moment right there. You swear you healed the person, and they just keel over dead. So I see we have a mini sentry at this point, and this is the point where I'm like, you know what, I need to go engineer. But eventually I decide, you know what, screw it, I'm not going engineer. I'm sure they'll get their crap together eventually. A medic is more important than an engineer by far. I'm keeping the team alive. I need to keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully they'll keep doing what they're doing. As he hits the mini sentry repeatedly. Either way, we have a dispenser on the point, so that's keeping everybody alive for the time being, but I get face stabbed by the spy. Not even backstab face stabbed, just stabbed in the face. Finally, we have both a mini sentry and a level 3 sentry up and going. Took our engineers a little bit of time to get used to what they were doing, I guess, but they finally got the picture. And now, we have things running again. We only have to defend for another 3 minutes and 42 seconds, I believe. And this is where things start getting a little tense. I want to start pushing up to see if we can push blue back. We have 3 soldiers right here. Right here I'm looking at, I believe it was my ping, because I was getting a little bit of a lag spike right there. I was looking at my ping to make sure nothing was going wrong. I'm using the Kritzkrieg at this point to get full critical hits on the enemy. I pop the Kritzkrieg out of panic because I'm about to die. I don't have invincibility from the Uber. All I have are full crits for my heal partner. So the soldier gets 2 critical hit rockets and takes out 2 enemies, and that's perfectly fine with me. As long as I kill at least 1 person with a Kritzkrieg, I know I did my job decently. It's great to get like 5, 6, 7 people with a Kritzkrieg Uber, but considering I was going down rather fast, I just needed to pop that off. And they're starting to cap the point again. So I'm like, what's going on? So I see that one of our sentries went down, and here's our engineers just kind of staring at me. Don't do what these guys are doing. Don't just stand around and not build. Go back to the cabinet, or go back and build a dispenser or help your fellow Engie. But then they decided to work together and build up the level 3, so I'm perfectly fine with that. Now you can do what those two engineers are doing. Help each other build. But as an engineer, do not just stand around. More than likely it'll get you backstabbed, or it'll get your sentry destroyed. Anyway, back to talking about the medic here. People that the medic is healing, if you're being healed by a medic, please try to take as many hits for the medic as you can, because he is healing you. You are getting healed rapidly. He is not. And unless you have an Uber, the medic is pretty much very vulnerable during any of this. So I'm taking some pretty heavy fire because I'm not getting great protection. So keep in mind the medic needs protection. The medic is your most important ally. The medic is, in my opinion, the most important class. So I have another Crit Streak Uber right up here. I see this demo going up. I see this heavy going up, and I'm like, you know what, time to pop it. Let's see what we can get done here. I try to share the Uber between all of them. The demo actually does get somebody, but it doesn't give me the assist because apparently as I was healing him, and as he shot the crit sticky, I must have switched the crits over to someone else. So it didn't give me the assist, but he did kill someone with the crit, so... In fact, I think we killed like 1 or 2 people with it. And now there's only 10 seconds left on the clock, so we just turned this 16-minute defense, after losing the first point within the first 2 minutes, we just turned this 16-minute defense into a victory. And that is why Medic, in my opinion, is the most important class. He wins games, he keeps you alive. Medic is just a great class. So anyway, guys, this will do it for this Team Fortress 2 commentary. Join me next time, and I'll have another TF2 commentary coming your way. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.